Welcome back. A local hospital in the 608 putting mental health top of mind for its nurses.
Love the story today. Josh Breiter is here with how they're doing just that. Hey there, Josh.
Hey guys, good morning to you. Throughout the pandemic, we know our frontline workers were front and center in helping our families and friends make it through the worst of times. That includes those at UnityPoint-Health-Meriter, as the hospital and community leaned heavily on their ICU staff. Meriter recognized the struggles and trauma their staff was dealing with and wanted to provide a supportive and healing environment. Their ICU staff has been working with a licensed therapist to have group therapies. Recently, the trauma recovery groups tried something a bit different and took their therapy outside to experiment with nature and talk therapy.
We recognize that being out there, being physical in nature, can be so healing. It gives us a chance to kind of leave the chaos on land, get out in the middle of the water, sort of be with ourselves or with others if it's something that you want to do with others. But it's another way to get in some movement, relieve that stress, and really kind of focus on the beauty and the calmness and presence around us.
The Meriter ICU staff kayaked on Badfish Creek with their therapist, with sessions right on the water to learn about different active coping skills. The boat's provided by Birmingham Boats of Madison, who Meriter has had a long-standing relationship with. They do this in different groups at Meriter while they're on the clock, of course keeping in mind schedules and making sure the ICU floors keep their normal coverage. Coming up in our next half hour, we're going to see the impact it is already having on our frontline workers, guys.
Love seeing the employers focusing on the employees' health. We're seeing more and more of that coming out of the pandemic, and it's a trend.
For folks who've been through just the worst,
I know,
yeah.
Especially for our frontline workers.
Yeah.
Cannot thank them enough.
Yeah,
Thanks,
you know,
Josh.
it's one of those things you have to slow down sometimes. You kind of have to take a breather, right? And what better way to do that than getting out on our waterways here? We have a lot of beautiful ones in the area, but just getting out, taking a breather, relaxing a little bit, and talking about it. We don't talk enough about our struggles, guys. It's so important. We know mental health is front and center in a lot of ways, but we need to talk about it even more.
Some good advice there. Josh Breiter, thank you very much.
Hey, don't forget to let Josh know what inspires you in the 608. Reach out to him on social media. A lot of his ideas come from people just like you. You can email him at in the608@wictv.com.